Hi, today I'm talking about the power of intention. Have you ever noticed that when you go to some place or meet somebody and you have a very clear idea of what outcome you want from the meeting, then you tend to have better outcomes in that meeting just because you're clear? That's what we're going to talk about today. So let me give you a few examples so that you understand what I'm saying a little bit better. Let's say you're going to meet a friend. You're just going for a walk with a friend. You've met this friend, you've known this friend for years, and all you're doing is going for a walk. Nothing new. You've done this a million times before. Nothing changes. So then you think, why would I do this? And what kind of intention would I set? Do you have any ideas of what kind of intentions you can set? There is a lot of collective knowledge here, so I would love to hear from you. So one of the intentions I like doing in those kinds of situations is simply saying, my intention is that this person and I connect in a very deep way, and when I come out of that meeting, when the meeting is over, when the walk is over, then I feel better than when I walked in. And that's it. A lot of my meetings, I have just this intention. I hope I feel better. I hope both of us feel better when we come out of the meeting than we felt going in. And that's it. It's very simple and it's very effective. Now, let's say you are driving to grocery shop or something. It seems so simple, right? Like, what kind of outcome do you want? Well, that's simple. You want to buy tomatoes and cucumbers and bell peppers, and that's your outcome. When you sit in the car, you can say, I want to arrive there let's say you're listening to an audiobook. I want to arrive there and have listened to a few minutes of this, right? And fed my mind and just feel more knowledgeable at the end of the car ride. Like, even if it's a 2-minute or a 3-minute car ride, you can set an intention for everything, and every single time you set an intention, you extract more out of the time that you're already spending anyways. And setting intention is going to take like maybe 5 seconds or so. Like, it's not going to take a long time. And spending those 5 seconds is going to completely transform what you're doing during those few minutes or few hours or whatever it is. So setting intentions happens at different levels. When we're setting intentions on New Year's, we call them New Year's goals, and we're setting intention for the entire year. Now, if we put it on our calendar every month to go over those goals and set intentions for the next month, that becomes very powerful, because the reason we don't follow through on New Year's goals many times is we just don't go back and look at it. All we need to do is look at it every month. Let's set a calendar time for like maybe half an hour or even 10 minutes every month to just look over and read through the New Year goals that we have. And that's it. And we can remove things that we want from there that no longer feel right for us, or that feel too much for us to take on at this point. And we can simplify it. My goal for this year was to go to Kilimanjaro. And even before COVID hit, my arm started hurting. So I was like, okay, I cannot do that this year. It has to be postponed. So I just canceled it and I put something else instead. My goal is to learn 400 words of Spanish this year, and to learn all the countries of the world. Just name them, be able to name and spot on the calendar all the countries of the world. And that's it. It's a simple goal. It won't take too long. It's much simpler than hiking Mount Kilimanjaro, but it makes me feel good, right? So I switch that around. So set intentions for the year, then set intentions for the month, then set intentions for the day. When you do that, I'm sure most of you know, like, have felt it, like when you do an intention setting the night before or the morning off for the day, you just extract a lot more out of that day. So similarly, before you do any activity, just set a simple intention. So if you're going for a business meeting, you can say, I hope both of us come out feeling with a solution where we feel that we've both won, like we came out with a win-win solution that makes us both feel good. And that's a beautiful. It may happen, it may not happen, but when you go in with the intention, the probability of it happening is way higher than if you don't. If you're going to the gym, of course, you want to say something like, I hope my body grows out of it and I become fitter at the end of it. And subconsciously, your body will just work to make you that much fitter. Well, I hope this helps, and I will see you next time. Let me know if you have any questions and subscribe in the bottom. Bye.